time to get ready for another great dinner on board. Well, I'll tell you what though, it's in summer yet. I got some nice fresh zucchini, but I've been like a squirrel putting things away with my Excalibur food dryer. Look at this, that's a whole zucchini. Green, red, yellow tomato, or green pepper, or peppers I should say. And when you reconstitute these, they are fabulous. Oh, and get this. Tomatoes. Jersey tomatoes nonetheless, man. This is a whole tomato in here. And these keep for a long time. I dehydrated, I don't know, maybe a half a dozen tomatoes. I've been using them all week and they stay great. The Excalibur does a super job. But anyway, what we're going to make tonight is we're going to make a chicken dish, and I've cut it up already. And here at the Salient Emporium, I went out and did a little herb hunting again. I got a whole basket here, or not basket, but a little thing of all kinds of neat little things. I've got some Italian parsley, I've got some spiced spinach, I've got some chives in here, some purple oregano, a little bit of everything that we're going to put into this. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to saute, I don't have a name for it. We'll call it chicken zucchini, because that's going to be the two main dishes, chicken and zucchini. And I'm going to put it in a pasta. And here I've just got a bunch of different pastas where I had, you know, boxes, a little bit of this left, a little bit of that left. So we're going to mix them all up, cook them up. And the spices, the herbs are going to come in handy because I just have this canned sauce. Well, let's get to cooking and we'll have a great meal. Hey, look at this, purple basil. That'll be good in tonight's dish. Oh, I found a little bit of spinach, spiced spinach. That'll be good. Got to have a little rosemary. Here's the trick, guys. Everybody at the marina knows that these spices are out here. These herbs are out here. So you got to get them quick. I think we're in good shape though. Well, to get ready for everything, I've sliced up the zucchini, nice small pieces. I'm reconstituting some of the tomatoes, green peppers that we talked about earlier. Actually, you could cook those off in with the pasta, but I'm going to reconstitute them ahead of time. And I'm marinating the chicken with a little bit of spice, some salt and pepper. And then of course our basket of spice that we're going to use, or herbs that we're going to use when we cook everything. And I found some nice big rosemary. We're going to snip this and we're going to use this as a garnish. Okay, now the noodles are almost done and I've drained the liquid out of what I reconstituted, and I'm going to put that right in here. Finish that off in with the noodles. Now the spices, or the herbs, we're going to saute that with the zucchini and mushrooms. And my boat neighbor Dan is coming over for dinner, and he went to get some mushrooms. So we gotta have to wait for him to get back to finish that part of it. Alright, now we can keep cooking. Dan's finally back from getting the mushrooms. You got the mushrooms?
Here's the mushrooms, Dom.
Alright, so now let's start sauteing and we'll have a great dinner. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil here. I'm going to saute our vegetables first to help season the oil for the chicken. Let that get nice and hot. And remember, with the mushrooms, we don't want to play with them a lot. We want to let them sit there and caramelize a little first. Just get them like that. Now we're going to let them sit and caramelize. Then I'm going to add the zucchini and our spices and our canned sauce. Alright, now the mushrooms, you see how they're starting to caramelize just a, now I'm going to play with them just a little bit, but you know, don't mess with the mushrooms a lot, guys. Then we're going to add the zucchini. And I'm going to add our herbs. And remember, we have a little bit of fresh spinach in here too. Oh, look at this. Mamma mia. Is this going to be a dish? Alright guys, see how this is starting to get nice now? Oh, and look at how nice those mushrooms are. Alright, so now I'm going to add this sauce. And okay, so we're just going to add a little bit. We don't need a lot of sauce. Just enough to kind of coat things there. That's all we need, guys. And luckily, Dan had a little bit, because the jar I had, I forgot to refrigerate it, and it went sour. Alright, now our zucchini is done and vegetables. I'm going to mix in our pasta. Then in the pasta pan, I'm going to cook our chicken. And man, oh man, have we got a plate full of food here, huh? I just moved the pan over. Again, add a little bit of olive oil. And because I marinated the chicken, I'm going to leave all of the juice and broth. Well, no, I'm going to drain that juice and broth. We're going to start fresh. Ah, yeah, here the pan's nice and hot. Add our chicken. Well guys, Dan brought a little bit of wine over, and I'm going to put just a little bit in with our cooking. Now not too much in with the cooking, the rest of it goes in the cook. Alright, so now you see I just added the chicken. You don't need a lot of chicken in this stuff, you know, you just need a little bit to give it that flavor. There we are. Now, let's dish it up and see how she looks, guys. Alright, look at this plate. We'll put a little bit of fresh rosemary on there. And bon appetit. Let's eat. Dan, what do you think, my man?
I think it couldn't get any better.
That's it, man. We're on a sailboat. We're at a beautiful marina. We got great food and wine. Come on, join us, guys.
Come on down.